1972, a crack commando unit was sent to prison by a military court for a crime they didn't commit. These men promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the Los Angeles underground. Today, still wanted by the government, they survive as soldiers of fortune. If you have a problem, if no one else can help, and if you can find them, maybe you can hire.
My friends, good evening. Thank you and good evening.
Who's at the dog's house? No. We'll do it live! Fuck it! Do it live! I'll write it and we'll do it live! Fucking thing sucks!
We're in the middle of depression. This is a mental recession. You just hear this constant whining, complaining.
Yeah, I mean, for instance, take for instance the issue of I'm drawing a blank, and I hate it when I do that, particularly on television. Take for instance the contrast on NAFTA.
As far as NAFTA is concerned, McCain and Bush are on the same page.
They are.
I have a great belief that the fundamentals of our economy are very strong. Very strong.
We're still looking for all the veterans sleeping under the bridges, Ed. So if you find anybody, let us know, because that's all the guys said for the last 3 months.
Don't kid yourself.
They may be out there, but there's not many of them out there. Okay, so if you know where one is, Ed,
now wait a minute.
If you know where there's a veteran sleeping under a bridge, you call me immediately, and we will make sure that man does not do it. Does not there.
I will do that.
Okay.
The numbers are startling. On any given night in the United States, it is estimated that some 200,000 veterans are now calling the streets home. This according to one advocacy group. Michelle Miller tells us the homeless include service members who have served in our nation's 2 ongoing wars.
They said they're tracking 6 Iraq veterans alone that they're living out in Los Angeles. We know there are about 5 or 10 here in New York. So they're there. This is a very real problem.
They're 340 or so thousand who are intermittently homeless over the year. Which left-wing, anti-American, secular, progressive, NBC-dominated organization provided that number?
The VA.
Yeah.
The VA, which provides...
I don't know what that is. I've never seen that.
No, there is.
What a combination of Whiners.
I have a great belief that the fundamentals of our economy are very strong. Very strong.
Last year, major oil companies lined their pockets with $123 billion because of those rising prices. Bill Johnson says that's ridiculous.
I think they're just stacking up money by the mountains, and it has to be, they have to be in collusion for everybody's prices to be the same and going up and up.
Truckers say with diesel now topping $4 a gallon here in Washington, the high price of diesel is killing their livelihood.
And Donov says that he's gassing up every 2 days, and as he pulls off, there's another driver feeling the sticker shock.
Where is it going to stop since supporting children and paying a mortgage?
What a combination of Whiners.
I have a great belief that the fundamentals of our economy are very strong. Very strong.
With this mortgage crisis still looming and the general downturn in the economy, some Americans who once considered themselves solidly middle class are now homeless.
For the past 2 months, Barbara's been living out of her car while working at a minimum wage job.
Crisis, I couldn't get out and get another job fast enough. It really happened very quickly. It was when I realized I was going to have to sleep in my car and I couldn't decide which street I was going to feel safe on.
Who's at the dog's house?
This is the reality of the crisis in the U.S. economy. People who used to own their own homes are living hand to mouth on land once occupied by those less fortunate. In the last month, some 60,000 houses were repossessed.
When we had a house, we were just like everybody else. We'd look at the homeless and say, oh my gosh, look at that bum on the road.
Now that they are on the road, a challenge is finding a place to park their rig. Police often tell them to pack up and move on.
What a combination of Whiners.
I have a great belief that the fundamentals of our economy are very strong. Very strong.
The nation's unemployment rate made a dramatic half-point leap in May to 5.
It was a down day on Wall Street.
I have a great belief that the fundamentals of our economy are very strong. Very strong.
Monday morning couldn't come soon enough for depositors at IndyMac bank branches all over California. Customers are stunned.
I didn't know this kind of stuff to happen anymore. I mean, it's 1929. I didn't know it would happen today, this day and age.
I'm very angry, very upset about this.
I've been working for, to save money for my kids and my grandchildren, but, I didn't think that anything like this was going to happen because this is one of the best banks around. But
I came to the bank 2 weeks ago, and, I knew in the news that there was a little bit of trouble they were having with mortgages, but I never in my life dreamed that it would go over to the whole bank and it would just shut down,
Sort of a combination of Whiners.
I don't have that kind of expertise.
I don't know enough about it to give you a informed answer.
Significant economic differences between what the Bush administration has put forward over these many years as opposed to now what John McCain supports.
Yeah, for instance, take for instance the issue of
I'm not an economist.
Wait a second. If you're paying $3 more than you did 7 years ago at the pump, if your food prices doubled, don't you really have something to whine about?
This is the writing of the Whiners bio.
I got to tell you, McCain is the most disorganized, lack of any knowledge whatsoever about economics.
We've lost 3.5 million manufacturing jobs under George Bush. It is directly related to the free trade policies of McCain and Phil Gramm. The dollar has lost half of its value against the euro. The United States of America exported fewer cars to the world than Mexico exports to us. If these fellas, this is a problem with the Republican Party of today.
We can't compete against Mexico, for God's sake. If they don't think we can compete with Mexico, who can we compete with?
Reporters have to earn their way into it. Now, how do you earn your way as a reporter into the special sanctified area of the John McCain flying straight talk kind of not straight talk express?
Well, there's a lot of competition for reporters sort of.
You so anti, don't not matter. 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 You so anti, don't not matter.
What's that on your iPod? Tell me what you listening to. Why you jumping about his money? I ain't hear him mention you. I know this aggravate you and it upset you, but I can change you. I know how you hear me. Is this better?
Sort of a combination of Whiners.